Yes! Welcome back to the show. It is Jimmy G and the place to be, bringing you back another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome. It's where we review all things pop culture, mainly Star Wars, Transformers, sprinkled in with a little bit of everything else. And so if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I guarantee you're gonna love it, or your money back. Well, I guess your free money back, or your free, I don't know. But if you've been here before, thank you for watching. And if you happen to stumble across this video and you don't like it, I apologize. So today we're going to be talking about something amazing, of course, as always. And if you didn't know, we do have our 400 giveaway going on till August 15th, where you can win some fabulous prizes, including an anime mystery box. And so the royal we got something in the mail, and I am so excited to open it up for you all to experience the pleasure and the joy that I'm going to have. So let's go to my little office and see what is up. Well, here it is. It was in a Target box, and now it's in another box. It's a box within a box. It is a McFarlane figure, for what I can tell, but I think this is going to be very, very cool if I remember what I ordered. So let's open this baby up, see what's happening, being very careful with Wesley Snipes to make sure I do not cut into the box. There we go. Maybe I'm careful, maybe I'm not. There she, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited about this one. This is actually one of my first Spawn figures. So yeah, there it is. Let me raise a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away. There he is, Ninja Spawn. So I am going to be gut level honest with y'all. I don't know much about Spawn. The only things I know is my parents did not let me watch or do anything with Spawn, just because of the nature of it. But I know it has something to do with the deal with the devil, and he fights just crime and justice. But this is Ninja Spawn, so in the ninja world and all that good stuff. But this is the Target limited to 1,000 pieces certified Todd McFarlane autograph Ninja Spawn. So really cool. Gold label, as you all know, means it's typically limited edition, and typically certain retailers just carry them. And so this one is a Target exclusive that you had to pre-order, and I pre-ordered it, and I'm happy that I did. So here he is, Ninja Spawn in all of his glory, limited to 1,000. Let's look at the side. There's that box. There's some cool artwork. He looks pretty BA right there. 22 moving parts. Then this side, some more of the artwork. The top, you can see him. And I got a little paper in my sticker right there, which sucks. There goes the grading for it, but we're going to open it up, right? And then there's the bottom. I don't know if I want to open this one because it is a limited edition one. What if I just want to keep this and not open it? What if I want to give this one away because it's got autographs? I don't know. Maybe we open up a different one, right? So let's see here and what we got to open, and boom, the non-autographed one. That's the one we are gonna open, take a look at, get my first reactions on this. And so some of y'all, if y'all could tell me a little bit about the history of Spawn, I would love it. But actually, I'm going to look that up and link some things about it. But here it is. Same box, just the difference is this one has the autograph, whereas this one does not. So we're going to move this to the side carefully because we're going to keep this in beautiful shape for either displaying or giving away. And we are going to go with this one. So let's go ahead and let's get it out of the box. So here we go on 3, 2, 1, and ninja. Everything is out of the box and onto my table. And so, you know, he had a lot of stuff to put out of the thing. So let me share with y'all what is in the box. So first, again, these little cards right here. I love them, from McFarlane. This one's the Ninja Spawn with a little bit of the artwork. And it says, during the Sengoku period of Japan's storied history, an assassination in the service of the blah, 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 was slain during a failed assassination attempt. He returned 1 year later as a ninja spawn. His brother, a Buddhist monk, was able to separate his brother from the Oni and trap the demon in a sword. The sword has been passed down through the family over 500 years. The hell spawn trapped in that sword now has a new host. So very, very cool. I know there's another ninja spawn figure out that has these swords, but this one does not have those swords. This is a different one. So really cool card. I like it. Very cool. And something cool that's new that you get is a card holder. So you can pop that card right there. So that way you have a nice little card holder. Would have been nice if, there we go. Maybe got to kind of just slide it up like that. Because if you put it all the way down, kind of cuts off the words a little bit, but if you kind of just wiggle it a little, there you go. So we got a nice little card holder there. So then we have the obligatory little stand that comes with all McFarlane figures. This one has the Spawn logo on it. A couple pairs of nunchucks, one that are closed, one that is kind of more open. And then we have two ninja swords right here. So you can kind of take a look at those. Really cool looking swords. I forgot what these swords are called, but very nice. Got some detailing on the hilt of the sword there, and then I forgot to show you kind of little details of the nunchucks. There they are. So very cool. And then last but not least, Ninja Spawn himself. So let me move my camera up just a hair so that way we can kind of get some better shots of Ninja Spawn, and we can take a look at him and some articulation. Very cool. This is like it's a plastic right here for his thing that covers up. There's Ninja Spawn butt right there. And then it looks like you have some stuff for the swords. They kind of go right in here on his back. But yeah, we'll show you off a little bit more of him here in a little bit. You only get one set of hands. It might have been cool to have two sets of hands, but you only get one. So let's take a look at some articulation here. So the head and neck is like on a ball joint swivel. So you can kind of see. So this part, nope, but you have to move the whole thing to let it kind of swivel. This is like a soft plastic here. Arms, let's see what we got from an articulation. So he does go out that far, and then you can rotate since it is on a ball. So that way you can kind of bring it back that way, bring it back that way. Then the middle part of the arm also rotates. You can kind of see that. And then you have the double rainbow elbow joint. You can see there's a joint there and a joint there for that. And and then you have the wrist that does spin there as well. Some really cool features there. Same thing on the other side. Spinning wrist, spinning arm, elbows, all that good stuff. Then here in the middle, you kind of got this joint here, and then you have one at the waist too as well. So you got double ab crunch. And so I can spin him around, and then from the waist I can kind of spin him as well all the way around, so I can get some really cool twisted poses in there. And then let's move these arms up a little bit so we can kind of take a look at the legs now. And there are the legs, and they go out, and if I spin a little bit, now you got kind of almost the Jean-Claude there. So so this is on again like the ball joints. I don't know if you can kind of see right there how that joint works, but yeah, you can spin that leg if you want to, but why? So you also so you can go back a little bit. Now you have to kind of play with it a little bit to get it back going. So yeah, it doesn't want to go all the way back. It does come up front a little bit too as well. And then you have the double knee joint there. So that's awesome. And then from the foots, you have the foot is on a ball joint, and you have the part where you can kind of make that go up. So some really cool stuff. Make him looking really gnarly here. But that is him in a nutshell. And this is me in a nutshell. Help, I'm in a nutshell. But Ninja Spawn, does Ninja Spawn speak? I don't know. I'll have to read some of the comic books and stuff. I have to catch up. I'm late to the game on the Spawn game. This is my first figure, so lay off. But let's take a look at some of the details. So there is the face. We're bringing in some light and illumination. So face right there, and you got some really cool weathering on the football shoulder pads, so to speak. And then look at that belt. That is so cool there, and you got the weathering effect there. So there is the front. There is kind of a side view. Something that's also cool. Look at the helmet on the head. The head of the helmet there. The head of the helmet right there. So you got some cool detailing there too as well. There is the back. Again, your weapon holsters and there. And then if you want to see his butt, you can see his butt. But this is covered up. It's just there. And then on the legs, again, you have the cool little spiky things, and the shin guards, and you got the arm guards here, and the spikes on this hand, but no spikes on this hand. So, yep, front, side, back, and side. So, very cool figure indeed. And again, when I try to get these guys to stand up a little bit, they kind of are a little tough for me to do, but you know, and then I say it and then they stand. So not this one. Boom, there we go. And so let's do this. Let me get him standing and we can compare him to a few other figures. So we'll be right back. And here he is standing up. So we got him standing good. Very nice. I always have to use these to get him standing. I got the swords pegged in on the back. That looks pretty awesome. So let's bring in someone from the Taisho era of Japan, and that is going to be good old Zenitsu right there, just to show you a size comparison. Little tiny, nice and big. And then we have a good old fashioned Michael Keaton. So almost the same size right there. Let's bring in a couple other figures here. Let's bring in a 5-inch Demon Slayer figure. There's Gyu. And then let's bring Michael back over here, so that way we can have a little bit better room there. And then let's bring in a Scout Trooper and a 6-inch Mando. There you are. And then the SH Figure Arts Denji, or Chainsaw Man. And then let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to come in and show you that even though I'm small, I am the strongest. And there is the Hulk. Just coming in, trying to be as hulky as he can be. There we go. And there's the band right there together. So you can kind of see how he scales. So these three are McFarlane figures, the full-size figures. This is the 5-inch McFarlane. But yeah, looks really, really cool. So yeah, I'm digging this guy. So he looks awesome. So let's get him in some other various poses and give you some of my final thoughts on Ninja Spawn. Welcome back from me playing with my toys. And so let's bring Ninja Spawn right back in here. That's how I like him. I like him with his swords on the back here. That is awesome. My thoughts on the figure. This is one of the tighter figures I have from McFarlane. So he is not loose like if you saw my previous review of the Doomsday one. He was loose from the waist down, but this guy is very tight. He's got a tight bottom, very tight like a toidle. But very, very cool. I love the detailing. I mean, that head sculpt is very awesome. Like I said, this is making me want to get into the Spawn books. I know that's probably a deep, dark hole that I don't want to get into. But, I mean, I've got the Gunslinger figure that I haven't opened yet. I've got a regular Spawn figure I haven't opened. I've got a Monolith. So there's a bunch of Spawn figures I started collecting because some of them were on clearance. And so I was like, hey, it's a McFarlane toy. I might as well get it, you know. So, but this one was not on clearance. Like I said, you can get them at Target for $24.99 for this guy. This is sold out right here. The limited edition autograph. This was selling for, I think, $50 on the Target website. But this is limited to 1,000. So I don't know. Maybe when we get to that 1,000 giveaway, 1,000 subscriber mark, this goes in with the other autograph stuff that I'm giving away. So at 1,000, I don't know. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. Y'all make that call. Y'all be like saying, hey, you should put that in, or nah, you know, you keep it. You deserve it. But I've already got a Ninja Spawn figure, so this is really cool. So I'd like to get the other one with the other swords. I think that would be pretty awesome. But overall, on a scale of good, bad, awesome, I'd say this one looks pretty awesome. Oh, one of the ooh, that is cool. I didn't notice. Like, look, if you look on his belt right there, you got like the ninja stars. That's awesome. That is cool. And then you got his throwing daggers right. And that's the cool thing about, as you continue looking at these figures, you get details that you don't notice. But you can get them in some cool poses. One of my biggest complaints about this one is you only get one set of hands. I'd love to have a couple other sets of hands. That would be awesome. And the only other complaint I have with all McFarlane figures is the stand and the card are attached to the back, and so you got to kind of cut those out and like an act of God to make those come out. So, but yeah, let's take another closer look at them. There again, from the front, the side, the back, the side, and the front. He's twirling like a ballerina. Ballerina Spawn. McFarlane, where's that one at? Ballerina Spawn in his tutu, like a dancer from hell, just getting retribution on all other dancers, and fights, you know, like Irish clog dancers, and fights, you know, the street dancers, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Ballerina Spawn taking on dancers one stretched dance at a time. Yeah, maybe. But no, very cool. Going in my collection of McFarlane figures. McFarlane, you're doing a good job. I think I'm loving these. I'm loving it. And I know there's a Kickstarter medieval Spawn that's getting ready to start, so I can't wait to see that and see what that's about and see how much it is, because I might have to Kickstart it. So, but thank you all for watching, listening to my whatever I say and am talking about. But tune in next time when we review something else amazing and awesome. But I'll leave you with this. Y'all stay young, have fun, and be awesome. We'll talk to you later.